So I just was doing some meal prep. For those of you that are following me, you've seen that I started the Hammer and Chisel program, which I'm loving. And so I was just going through the meal plan and figuring out what foods I want to eat and planning out each day. I plan 3 meals and 2 snacks, and then I write it down on paper. Hey Brenda! I write it down on paper and I put it on my fridge, or I keep it in my main area in my kitchen, so I always know what I'm going to eat, and I try not to veer off track. So right now I'm preparing my most favorite healthy snack, and I've shared them with you before, but I don't think I've ever invited you in my kitchen to watch me make them. But they're the healthy, hey Kim, the healthy protein treats that I make. So I have all my fun ingredients here, and I just thought we could chat while I make this. So basically, hey Jen, basically what I like to do is make these, roll them up into like little protein balls, and then put them in individual baggies, and I put them in the freezer. I like everything frozen. How about you? So any kind of treat, like an Oreo cookie in the freezer, or a Girl Scout cookie Thin Mint in the freezer. Don't you think that's so good? So I like to keep these in the freezer actually. So the first thing I need to do is combine my protein powder in a bowl. So I'm gonna be using Shakeology. You can use any protein powder that works for you. I happen to have a few extra vanilla packets, so I'm just going to pour that right now into my bowl, and it asks for about 1.5 scoops, so I'm putting 2 scoops in. Wah, wah. Yum, yum. So let's see, I have that. I have some almond flour. Have you heard of almond flour before? So I got this at Sprouts, already in a bag. It's just crushed almonds, you guys, made into flour. You see that? It's so good. Let's pour it in. Yay! Okay, old-fashioned oats. So I got these at Trader Joe's. They're organic. So I'm just gonna put in 1/2 cup. Wow. And now I'm just gonna mix that up together. So you're gonna mix your dry ingredients, which are old-fashioned oats, your protein powder, and your almond flour. Mix that all up together real good. Mix, mix. What's your guys' favorite snack? Do you have a favorite snack that you, like your go-to, that you just love to do? Okay, so now we're going to add our wet ingredients, which is peanut butter and almond milk. So actually my peanut butter is in my microwave, and here's a little trick. It's so much easier if your peanut butter is soft than if you have just gotten it out of the fridge and it's clumpy. So let me go get it. Hold on. Here we are. So now it's like a liquid, and I put it in for like 45 seconds or so. So I'm gonna add that in to my yummy dry ingredients. And the peanut butter that I like to get is all natural. It's basically peanuts and oil. It looks like this, and it does have some salt in it. It's from Trader Joe's. It's super good. So this is the part where it gets a little tricky, because you have to, like, it gets clumpy, you know, and it's kind of hard to mix. So I'm gonna mix that up, and then the almond milk makes it a lot easier to get the clumps out. But let me show you. You guys, it's so good. And you know how like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't know about you, but around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like I want something kind of pastry-like. Do you have that same thing? So like a cookie, or like, oh, my mom used to make the best banana bread, or something like that with a cup of tea in the afternoon. Do any of you guys get that also? And so these protein treats, I think it's because it has almond flour in it. It just really takes care of that craving for me. So I mixed that up as best I could. So now I'm gonna add some almond milk. I personally like Almond Breeze. This is the unsweetened one. So I need about 1/3 of a cup. So I just measured it out. I'm gonna pour that in. And if it's still not the right consistency, the cool thing is we can add more, like another splash of almond milk. And then all we need to do is roll them up, and you can roll them in like slivered almonds. Oh, it's so good. Now you could also do, I did vanilla Shakeology because that's what I had extra in my pantry, but I think chocolate would taste super good too. Or, I don't know, what do you think, like strawberry? I don't know if that would taste as good. But you guys, look what I have now. It's like an oatmeal batter. Doesn't that look so good? It almost looks like a granola bar. Yum! Okay, so all I did was I bought some raw sliced almonds and I put them in a bowl. So all I have to do is grab some of my batter, and I can make these treats as small or as big as I like. So I make them about like this. And I'm gonna put them in my almonds and just kind of press them in there. And now there I have it. Yay, isn't he so cute? So my recipe will make about 15 of these. And like I said before, you could eat them just like batter, but it's pretty sticky. You could eat them just like batter like this, but I personally think they taste amazing frozen. Yeah. So, okay, just to recap. So grab your favorite protein powder, mix that with some old-fashioned oats and some almond flour. And then you're gonna add about 1/4 of a cup of all natural peanut butter and 1/3 cup, like a nice splash of almond milk. And then you're just gonna roll it up into yummy, yummy protein treats. And it really does. For me, like if you like I had said before, any kind of pastry snack in the afternoons, like this will do it. Yeah, it will. So I just wanted to share that with you. Thanks, Kim. Super yummy. Yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you because I know how hard it is. I get asked a lot, like, how do you stay motivated and stay on track? And I honestly think the way I do that is by coming up with healthy alternatives for the things I crave. I mean, what do you guys think? Don't you think that when you decide you can't have something, it makes you want it even more, right? At least that's what happens with me. And so I've just decided I'm not gonna let that happen. So if I want something, I'm just gonna find a healthy alternative for it. So for example, I've been craving pizza. I don't know what it is, but I've been craving pizza for like the last week and a half, and I've been pretty strong not to get it. But I was at Trader Joe's the other day and I bought pizza sauce and I have some low carb tortillas, and I thought, why don't I just use a tortilla as the crust and make a personal pizza with a tortilla and some healthy cheese, and I have some bell peppers that I could put on top. And you know, it might not be as good as ordering Pizza Hut, but it's going to take care of my craving to the point where I haven't undone all of my meal prep and all of my healthy eating and be mad at myself because I ate a whole pizza. And don't get me wrong, I sometimes do that too. But okay, so you guys, I did it. Here's all my little treats. There they are. And look at my fingers. So, okay, you guys, I hope you're having a great weekend. Happy meal prepping. I hope you get everything done that you stay healthy and strong, and we'll chat soon. Really messy kisses. Talk to you later.